Welcome to today's video. We'll be starting my office makeover, and it's something I've been wanting to do for the past 3 years, and over time the room has become more of a storage room rather than a relaxing place for my work and hobbies. So I do have a few projects for this room, like a window seat and tons of vintage antique decor I want to implement. The room is going to lean more Moody Cottage with blue floral damask wallpaper, warm wood tones in the furniture, and brass hardware. The first thing we need to do is clear out the room. So the rest of the house is definitely going to look like a mess while this project goes on, since we have a lot of clutter in the room and it's all going in the dining and living room for now. Most things in here are decor pieces I've picked up that I want to eventually add to the house when we get to those projects. So like I said, the room has really become my storage room. This chandelier is for our dining room. I picked it up from Facebook Marketplace several months ago, and this bin is full of salvage hardware like handles, pulls, doorknobs. And that bottom bin ended up being full of some winter clothes. It was a good thing we're cleaning out this room because it's time to pull those fall and winter clothes out. Actually, I want to show you guys this little seat that I got. It's from the last estates I went to, and I'm actually really excited for it. I got this chair for $50. I had been looking for a cozy reading chair with dark wood and carved details, so it's so perfect, and it also came with a matching ottoman. The last thing to clear out was the bookshelves. Everything in them has been sitting in there for a while, so everything was full of dust, and the bookshelves will be staying in the room since we don't have anywhere else to store them. We'll just be working around them as we do projects in the room.
Stuff out. What's all that stuff in there? Huh? You gonna help me? You gonna help me?
If you have never heard of Lucy Dawson and you do like dog art, check out her books or art. She is known for her paintings and etchings of dogs.
Are you back again? Yeah.
Going through everything in the room is like rediscovering my old finds. These train bookends are so sweet, and these Christmas books, I cannot believe we only have a few months to go. The windows themselves have a lot of cleaning and minor repairs, but the window shade really needed to be replaced. It's a bamboo shade that has been there for years. It's not in great shape. Some of the bamboo is broken. There's a lot of loose threads everywhere. These shades were also not the best for privacy. At night, you can't see out, but if the light is on in the room, anyone outside can clearly see inside. So if I'm just walking, I'm always wondering, is someone outside my window looking into my house? Can they see me? So I was really excited to get rid of these shades. So now that the shades are removed, I will have to remove the trim piece on the top of the window. Though please ignore the dust and dirt on the window. We'll definitely be cleaning it and fixing it up later on. The previous shade already left cutouts for the brackets, and the new shade needs a flat surface. So I'm going to pop out that small trim piece at the top. I did a light cleaning from the inside. The glass from the outside still needs to be cleaned. There are a lot of water droplet stains, but that's a project for another day. And the window trim needs to be repainted, but for now we'll just do the light cleaning because I still haven't decided on a paint color. So now that the trim is off, we can finally install the new shades. SmartWings reached out to collaborate and gifted me 2 smart roller shades to test and review, and I was super excited and interested because I've been wanting some blackout shades to help with privacy and keeping the heat out of the room in the summer. So I picked the 100% blackout linen roller shades in the color white. So let's unbox our shades. In the box, we have a solar panel charger and a regular charger. The shades are on a battery-powered motor, so you can either charge them every 4 to 6 months or add a solar panel like I did. And then we have the screws for the brackets that attach to the window and a remote control. This is the shade, and at the top of each shade it comes labeled to let you know which channel on the remote controls that shade. And these are the brackets that get attached to the window and the shades snap into. So they have a spring, so you push them in to snap them off. And this is an antenna, so make sure you do not cut this off. The installation is super easy. You just need to attach the brackets to the window with the screws they provided, and then attach the roller shades to the brackets. All the shades come paired with a remote and ready to use, so they just need to be woken up by holding down the button until the shade does one jog down. And now that it's awake, you can connect a solar panel charger like I did, and now we can test them out. The bottom arrows are to change channels to switch between each of your shades. The up and down arrows control the direction the shade rolls, and the middle button stops the shade. The sound of the motor is low, and SmartWings has different types of motors that can work with smart home hubs and connect to apps like SmartThings, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Alexa, so you can control them through your phone. I've only had the shades installed for about a week, but so far I'm actually really liking them. There is light that filters in through the sides, but I personally don't mind it. They do have light blockers available on their site you can add, but I was impressed, first of all, how easy it is to install and the amount of customization that is available, because you tell them your sizing for your window, what kind of motor you want, if you want a valance, do you want cloth on your valance, the direction that the shade rolls, is it front, is it back, and the type of fabric. There are a few projects that need to be done in the room. I do want to paint all the trim, baseboards, crown molding, and wainscot. These are the ones that I am considering. This is Natural Cream by Benjamin Moore, Mocha Light by Bear, Cotton Knit by Bear, and Feather Down by Benjamin Moore. I am leaning towards Cotton Knit, even though I already used it in the laundry room. It looks so pretty. It's a perfect grayish, but I'm not so sure yet. I also have some hardware to add to the room, like this light switch cover plate. I also picked up 2 recessed sash lifts for my windows at an estate sale. They're really pretty, they're brass, and the detail inside is actually 2 dragons. I also want to replace this sash lock with a brass one. The one that's on there right now is still good, it's still functional, but I found this really pretty one that is going to replace it. And then one of the other projects I want to do is a window seat. So in this area between the bookcases, I want a window seat. I had thought of making the bookshelves look built-in, but I wasn't 100% ready to decide on keeping these bookshelves here yet. I also want to layer on some romantic billowy curtains. On this side of the room, you can see we started adding paneling to the walls to start the wainscot. So don't worry, this panel is going to be painted. It's not going to stay that color. I wanted to use these boards to add a smooth surface so I don't have to smooth down the walls since we do have textured walls. I got these panels from Lowe's and they're sold as 4-foot by 8-foot hardboard wall panels, and they were on sale for $12. I think they're usually $14, and I did have to get them cut so they would fit in the car. We'll probably need to use several coats of paint to paint over them, but it just makes it easier to have that smooth base for the wainscot. And then on this side, I wanted to show you the wallpaper from far away. It's so pretty, but you can see right here, there's like a little line that we've marked. This is where the wainscot starts and the chair molding will be added. Here, the wallpaper will go all the way up, and below the crown molding, a little bit below it, I want to add a picture rail around the room. And I have these pretty bird hooks that are made for picture rails. The top has a hook for the picture rail, and then the bottom has another hook for any kind of picture wire. So we have a lot of projects for this room. So there's going to be a few parts to my office makeover series, but I hope you enjoyed today's video and will join us next time.